Welcome to the Perfectly Sane Show, episode 758. I am Chris, as always, joined by Tony.
Greetings from hell.
Uh,
Let's
that's
see.
rough. Wow. Jeff is here too. We'll have to recircle to the hell part. Jeff is here.
Those Democrat-run cities,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well, I think that's the problem is that who's running the city is making it kind of unbearable right now.
Oh yeah, I can
Uh,
imagine. Is that what you're referring to in all this?
Oh, absolutely.
Is it really like a crazy presence there?
So I am actually stuck at home because my office is shut down because they have this stupid race and
A
my
NASCAR race?
building, yeah,
in IndyCar, but yeah.
IndyCar, and it's right downtown, and my office is on the course. So they're busy erecting concrete barriers all around it and
Stands.
stands and
A lot.
all this crap. Um, so my office is closed. We're in week 2 of 3 weeks in a row where we are all working from home
The
because we can't
race.
go to the office.
The race is this weekend?
It's this weekend.
Yeah. Well, in a week you'll be able to move around the city, I guess.
Sure. Well, the problem
It's
is they're literally building normally when we have events downtown
mhm.
they're bringing in stuff and then they just bring it away. But they're building structures and crap. And so it's going to take them a week to take everything away. So we just have to wait until that happens.
um is this the end of the
This is the finale.
Freedom 250? Okay.
Thank God. They're shutting down the airport. My girlfriend on the day of the race was supposed to fly to a conference. She
Mhm.
is now flying the day before because
Oh,
there are no flights for a 4-hour stretch. They canceled everything because there's
cool.
11 billion flyovers again.
Of course there are. Yeah, because we gotta make all the big noise for the big toddler. Well, I'm sorry for all of that. Uh, I was just down in I guess not really DC, but drove through it. I went to the MGM National Harbor,
Yeah,
the casino there. I went to a show there. It's a nice casino.
they have the nicest poker room I've ever been to,
Yeah,
and I've been to a lot of poker rooms. It's 50 tables. It's its own dedicated floor with its own dedicated bar and kitchen. You never see this in poker rooms. They're always in a random spot in the casino.
yeah,
Um, but it's got all these TVs and there's always space. It's the nicest poker room in the country.
nice. Yeah, it's a nice looking casino. It was a nightmare getting out of. I think because we left the concert and the staff just kind of had us driving in circles
Oh
for
God,
a while, and I flipped out. Like I was just yelling, I just want to fucking leave. Like
let me out.
let me out of here. The guy was like, "You just do it one more loop, and we'll let your group out." I'm like, "Thank you." It's a nightmare. Uh But yeah, so Tony's in hell, stuck in his house for almost a whole month, the whole month of August. Have you been playing anything, Tony?
I've been playing many things.
Mm,
I think the thing I played most this week was Pal World 1.0.
okay, that's
Um,
the Pokemon with guns.
Pokemon with guns. So I played it at launch. Um, the game hasn't fundamentally changed since then. It's much closer to survival,
Yeah,
building exploration type game, than to Pokemon. You do go out and you catch creatures, but that's pretty much all it has in common. It's mostly building stuff to unlock new technologies so that you could build more stuff. There is a story, sort of. The missions are really far. They're like 10 levels apart, which means that there's a long time between the story missions, and
Mhm.
everything is told in like dialogue text, and there's not a whole lot of it. So like if you're looking like, oh, I'll try this and like get a nice the story that they finally promised they'd add to the game, it's there. It's not really
It's not the
enough to
draw.
like no. No, the draw is like I'm enjoying building my base and learning about these pals and uh using them in creative ways. I mean the combat is fine. Um one of the things I remember from playing initially is they were always you'd always get these raids attacking your base.
Mhm.
Um and they still have that, but they've made the raids farther apart and they are so puny. And like as you build up your base, you end up with all these high level pals. The raid to your base and it basically explodes. Because
Mhm.
like every pal in your base is like, oh, something to kill. And like they all like fire their powers at this stuff at once and just blows up. It's hard for me as like the player to get a shot in at the enemies because they're dying so fast. it's it's just funny to watch. Um
So
uh
so you collect like you collect the monsters to help staff
yeah.
your base
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
got it.
And you have a team of like 5 of them. And you use them to like move around the world. Some of them are kind of cool. Some of them can fly, so you can ride the flying ones. Some of them are really
Yeah.
good at swimming. There's a spider you can ride and like have it like shoot out web and like pull you along,
That's kind of cool.
like your spider pal. Um, so that's fun. Um, there are like boss battles, which I think
Mhm.
were in Pal World before. They're probably the most interesting battles. Like you'll face off against someone riding a pal, and the pal will be huge, and you'll have to use like your entire team to fight this guy. It's the only time where I actually feel challenged by the gameplay. Um, there is a lot of level gating in the world. Like there are points where you're like, oh, everything in this area is level 50, and I'm only level 40, so I better leave here.
Mhm.
Um, it's not like I don't know, like Assassin's Creed, where it's like on the map. You're like, oh, I'm in too high level area. I should not be here.
Yeah.
You get to find out the hard way.
It's like this guy's kicking my ass.
Yes, I tried to catch that pal, and I can't because none of my forget what they called the little Pokeball things, but none of mine are strong enough to actually catch that. It's a shame. Um, I don't know. It's a fun game. I don't.
Yeah. It's still on Game Pass?
I believe it's still on Game Pass.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice.
I've been playing on Steam. My son has been playing a ton of it on Game Pass, so he's much farther than I. He actually started a new game. He went all the way through it and started over.
Oh,
But they've added a lot to it. The world is a lot bigger. There are a lot of places to go. There's now reserves where humans aren't supposed to go,
uh-huh.
where you can go and catch unique pals that you can only find in that particular reserve. Um, but the reserves are patrolled by these drones, and if one of them spots you, it like chases you and you know kills you dead. And it's got like
Oh,
more hit points than you can possibly ever hope to defeat.
so you have to be a little stealthy in
Yep,
these
you have to
like
sneak in and sneak
yeah.
out. I did not know that the first time my son is watching me do this. I'm going on to the reserve. He doesn't say anything. I go in and I catch like there's a boss level pal and I catch the boss level pal and I catch a few other pals and I'm like, all right, I'm done. I'm going back to my base. My inventory's full. It's time to go back. And as I'm leaving, the drone spots me. Um, and my son is like, "Oh, you're dead." Great, thanks.
Like,
Thanks for warning me.
thanks. You did
Uh,
this before, didn't you?
the funny part was though I wasn't dead because I was already on my way out of the base, so I just ran away bravely.
Oh, so it won't like track you all the way back down
It
to.
tracked me for a while, but I was on one of my fastest pals. I was just really
Mm,
hard to catch at that point.
nice.
But if it had caught me like while I was on the ground, I'd have been meat. Like that thing was like shooting at me, and like I look back and I have like 1,000, like 1,200 hit points, and the
Hmm.
thing has like 90,000 hit points. And I'm like, if this thing actually hits me, I'm probably instantly dead too. So
Yeah,
like zigzagging in the water, getting away.
that sounds fun.
That was
Um,
fun.
glad you're enjoying that. Earl has joined us.
Howdy ho, neighborinos. How's it going?
Good, good.
Or maybe
Uh,
not.
well, I mean, Tony's in hell,
I'm in
so
hell.
you missed that.
Oh, I mean,
But
DC's DC. I mean, what can you say?
yeah. When Jeff's not back yet, so we could talk some Splatoon when he comes back. But Tony, have you played anything else?
Yeah. So earlier this year, there's this game I played a ton of. Not this year, but in previous years, called Battle Brothers, where you're heading like up this mercenary company.
Hmm.
And the company that makes Battle Brothers released a new game in February called Menace. It's still in early access, but the game at this point is like really coming together. So I started playing that yesterday, um, and it's super fun. So you're actually supposed to be like you're on this giant ship that has been requested um, by this local militia commander in like some far off star system to come in and assist him.
Hmm.
And as the ship comes along, it gets badly damaged in some sort of space accident, and the general in charge is killed, and most of the people on board are dead. Um, and you're left. You're like this major. You're the only officer who survived, um, and you have to guide the survivors um, in the mission. And it's like these XCOM style battles where you're like moving from planet to planet and executing these missions to try to like help out this local warrior lord and negotiate with like the local peoples in the star system um, to like build your strength back up. Um, the units are like it's a squad leader who has like a ton of personality. I have there's like it's all looking for. There's like a black dude who's always saying like talking about the club and talking about drugs. Like everybody is a stereotype. Um, and there's all these stereotype characters in charge of each one of your squads. Um,
And
the rest of the
those are the main characters, like
those are the
that you
main
control.
characters. But the interesting thing is you build up the squad around those guys. Bunch of
Hmm.
they're not nameless. They all have names, but that's about all they have. But they're called squaddies. And so you have your squad, and then you add squaddies to the squad uh, as you build up strength. So you have like a guy, and he might have 8 squaddies, and you can um, add equipment to the squad. So maybe you have like a grenade launcher or a mortar or like a rocket propelled grenade or something. And each squad has a certain purpose. There are also like armored units which don't get squads. It's just like a pilot um, in a tank or like a mech. The mechs are really cool, and you can customize the weapons. So like I have a mech that like launches a rocket salvo that basically destroys anything that it touches. But it takes forever to reload, and the mech is always standing at the back waiting to fire off its giant salvo of rockets.
Hmm.
Um, and it's got that whole uh, building up uh, guys with experience hoping they don't die. Like it's got that whole XCOM-y thing to it. And the combat is very similar to XCOM, except again, you're moving around squads and not individuals. And the enemies are like they're groups of pirates or like space aliens, or the militia commander you come in to help is having his own little civil war, and so you end up fighting against the people who are fighting him. And there's a bunch of other factions. I haven't gone through it all, but those are the ones that I faced off with so far.
Nice. I'm looking at the screenshots on Steam, and yeah, the characters, I guess that for these people who run your squads, they very stereotypical.
Yes.
Visually, like the one guy looks like Barrett from Final Fantasy VII. There's an Asian guy who's very much like very stoic and
Yes.
like
There's a the Clint Eastwood old man
yeah.
military non-com guy. Like there's you could say like, oh, I this guy is from this movie. It's this character for all of them.
Yeah, I could see that where you'd be like, okay, yep, this personality is aligning. That they took inspiration from this,
and they all have catchphrases, and the game's in early access. God bless it. They repeat these catchphrases a lot. Get sick of them after a while.
What are the catchphrases?
I'm trying not to like. What are they? I heard so many today that I'm trying to like blot them out of my brain. It's like my brain is partially melted. Yeah, I don't. Off the top of my head, I can't think of any now. But
all right. Well,
yeah.
And that's in early access.
In early access.
In
One of the cool
February,
things
so.
about it, you go on operate, so you don't pick one mission. You go on an operation, which ends up being a series of missions with like branching paths that affect what happens in the other missions, or give you rewards in other missions based on how well you do.
That's a cool idea.
And at the end of the operation, you get like a star grade, which causes your like the way your troops think of you to either go up or go down. If it goes up high enough, that's great, and you can actually use your clout to get more squads. Like you can recruit more people to come to your group. If it goes down far enough, you actually can lose the game. If it goes below a certain threshold, you're out.
They relieve you of command.
Yep.
You watch it come to an end.
Well, neat idea.
Yeah.
Be interested to see how it plays out once it comes out of early access. But it sounds like it's a fully fleshed out thing right now. So
Oh yeah, no, there's a real campaign you can play through right now, and it's enjoyable.
Cool. Earl, Jeff, Splatoon. Jeff has played all of it. He is level 67 now.
Not 69.
Well,
no, he needs to level up a little bit more for that.
Well, okay, just so I'm clear, because you don't level up past 50, actually, right?
Yeah, you do not.
Your weapons do, but you don't.
You do.
You
so
do.
like if you're 50 plus 1, it means you're level 50, but you got plus two damage and plus 2 defense. So you are like you will gain that forever. Like
okay,
you can get like level 50 plus 999, as far as I know. So, but again, it's just very incremental atrophy.
Yeah, after 50. Because yes, I beat the game and I've continued onward since I beat the game. But I thought a lot of it was you now get what they call primo weapons, which are the 5-star weapons.
Yeah, there's that too.
You can level up beyond a certain point, and then you can add attributes and stats from other weapons to that. So that's where I was on that. But yes, I think um, I think it's a phenomenal game. I think it's a fantastic experience. I think it's one of the few games like I beat and I continued onwards after I completed the game as well. Um, and yeah,
I have no inkling of stopping. No pun intended. And I beat the game like 30 hours ago. You know what I mean? I've played a shit ton of this game.
yeah.
I have not played a shit ton of it. Jeff knows exactly where I'm at.
Oh,
It's
where
like,
are you?
Nowhere.
I'm-
He's nowhere.
yeah, I'm like on what, like
Level 1. He's on the first level of outside of the
yeah, like
tutorial.
the first big island. And I'm level 6 or 7 right now.
Okay.
So slowly. Uh, Also, like I know that you can kind of like approach it from a few levels under, and I was telling this to Jeff, but I was like level 3, and it was like, oh, well, you have this level 8 level or this
Yeah,
level
I would
7
not.
level.
I would not.
So I just started like rerunning some of the ones I already did, and I leveled up twice tonight, so I could probably do the level 7 one. Now that I'm at level 6, so
I I will say one of the things I learned, which is both cool and kind of annoying, is that you can play online with friends and stuff like that, and they do
God, I hate
make,
Brent.
they do make sure that you can. It's like leveled up. Like for example, if I was to play with you, I would get enemies around my level, not enemies around your
Yeah.
level.
yeah. So Jeff and
No,
I just played. How was it for you, Jeff? Because didn't feel any different
it
for me.
was I was surprised that I was having any trouble at all.
Yes, because
But
they do
that
make
being
it the
said,
maximum of your level.
that makes sense. I'm like way beyond Chris. For the most part, though, like when you're playing online with people, it feels very challenging for everyone involved, I think.
Okay. Yeah, like I had already played the 2 levels we ran. I had already played them a few times already, so um but
Like if I went to go play those levels on the
yep.
level you're playing them at, like I would just stand there and activate my thing and just like as they came out of the pipe, kill them. Like I would do nothing. I would literally just stand there and kill. Like I tried
And
it.
yeah, you were having to move around a little bit when
No, yeah, it does a really good job of balancing it as best as you can.
yeah.
But like at some point, I'm just like, I'm so level up that I should be able to walk in and kill shit, and it's not that way.
And you did get some rewards, right? Like you got some like a
Yeah, it's yeah.
weapon or something.
Yeah, and my I find it much easier to get primo weapons when playing with friends than when you play stuff on
Yeah.
your level. So I not even with friends. I've been doing like the random like you can just call
Me
like random,
too. Yeah.
and I've been getting a lot of primo weapons. It may not be the weapon I want, but again, you can apart for the parts that you need. So
I do help people as well.
oh yeah,
Although what makes me upset is when I help people. So like when all right, normally when you're playing the game lives, but like if you are in a multiplayer session, it's like 5 lives, I think usually. And like so this one that I did, I helped people. I died on it 3 times, man. I felt so bad about it. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like I'm gonna fucking,
you are the
fuck
one
us
who's
over.
doing.
Yeah. Um
Because
but
the
you
game
do
is it because the game's balancing difficulty towards you for you?
that's why I think it's balancing it towards the host.
Hmm.
But at some point, it's all gobbledygook because, like, if you're like super high level, like, what is that?
Right.
It's gonna balance it towards you anyway. Like, I don't know. I don't get how they make that work, but it does work.
Yeah, again, I think
It's good.
it's a lot of times it's based off of like your level, and it will balance it kind of to that point because it will tell you like, oh, these enemies are level 46, which a lot of times mean that they're like crust. What is it, salted or crusty or something like that? I forget what they're called exactly.
Hmm.
They're super spicy levels.
Yes, but those
That's
the
where you
levels are different than the actual like enemies because there are like the
yeah,
The
I don't know what
salmonids.
it's called. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Good game from what I played of it so far. You guys have both beat it and continuing to
I
play.
I think it is. I think it's my favorite game of the year. Like
Nice.
it scratches the same itch as Diablo, where it's just like I'm seeing number goes up, and I can help people because of that. It's just fun. Like I just keep playing it.
And one of the other things that we were talking about when we were playing earlier is that the levels are so short.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Generally, like they're nice and bite sized. Like that is a thing with Diablo is like sometimes a dungeon in that could be like an
yeah. You
hour,
take an
hour and a
hour.
half.
Yeah, yeah.
And these are like,
They're
we
very self-contained. Like it's like here's
yeah.
3 minutes. Like here's a minute. Or
Yeah, I think like the one we did, like, and we 100%ed it because we got all of the like 4,400
yeah.
salmon eggs
So
or whatever we needed.
me and Chris did one that was not timed. So there are like
There are
regular
times,
levels.
there are missions at a time.
Hmm.
There what the forest missions. There's one I don't know how they
We
work
did one of the
co-op.
ones like where you go around and you're trying to fill up to get the big blue crystal.
Yes, okay. So those are really
It's not the
good.
same.
Same
Yeah.
grinding. Yeah.
Yeah, and like those, that's like the level that's taken me the longest. Everything else is like about 5 minutes or so. Like, uh, so yeah, really, really cool. Nice bite-sized experiences. Um, very stable. Both Jeff and I noticed that when we were playing online. Like,
It's
uh,
crazy how good it like performs.
yeah, it looked great with both of us playing it. The only thing is, and I could have just been my Wi-Fi like kicked out, but I got an error, and it booted both of us out of the room that we were in on the second mission we were playing. But
Mm. I've not had
uh,
that issue yet, but
I don't
again,
get that. I don't get that like when I like resume playing after a while, like
mhm.
open up my Switch and then it'll be like, "Oh, you disconnected." And it's like, "Okay, whatever." But yeah, it did happen while we were playing.
And I got I got like an actual error message on
Yeah, yeah.
like it
I,
popped up on the screen. I think it was probably just my Wi-Fi. Uh, I bet if I was playing with it on the TV, it would have been fine because then it's wired in.
you gotta play it some more, man. It's really great. It's
Yeah, it's fun.
once you get deeper into it, like just call us in and fucking like we'll go in there like the Avengers. It'll be great.
Yeah.
what are you rocking?
I I am like I respect all the tanks, so whatever tank you want to go for, I get it. But I'm power tank, and then I have the speed tank perk where like if you come out of the paint, you run around really fast
Mm,
because it lays down paint underneath your feet as you're running.
yeah.
But yeah, I like them all. I think you can build a solid strategy around any tank.
What were you calling your little hurricane thing? Your that was like
The
encircling you at all
The
lights.
times?
Snapyites, yeah. I
Yeah.
think the Snapyites are kind of my go-to in
So
any deal.
if you have the power tank equipped, I think it's power tank. No, the tactical. If you have tactical tank equipped, and you go into paint long enough, when you come out, it automatically does like kind of mini splatter lights. Uh, So again, and once you level up all 3 tanks, you could swap these traits between them.
Well,
So I
between 2 of them.
what's that?
Between 2 of them, because it's like the power and the speed. Like there's 2 tanks that you
It's
have
still
to.
gonna be that tank, but like yeah, you could like it's like this perk, like a bonus you could
Yes.
attach to another
At some
tank.
point, you'll be able to equip 3 different abilities instead of the 2.
Yeah. So I've like Earl, I've done all that. I've done everything. I think I have 3 skill points I could get left off of doing like those hidden islands. That's it, Earl. Like I have played the fuck out of this game. I could fuck shit up. But at the same time, like, I think I'm level like 50 plus 15, which would be like level 65. And you have level 80 super spicy levels.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So you still
I
got a
think
ways to go.
I think if you enjoy the game, like you'll just get so much playtime out of it. I think yeah, the game like really surprised me, man.
It's good, good Nintendo game, and it was $50, right? I think
Yeah.
that.
Like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. So well priced game as well. Um, Earl, have you played anything else
Uh,
besides Splatoon?
I think Hyrule Warriors, but I don't think that there's not a ton to talk about with that.
Yeah,
Um, it's just a ton of fun. I was looking at it today. I put in a ton of hours. It's a really good beat 'em up or whatever you want to call it. And then again, as usual, there's a new season of Splatoon that started this, not Splatoon, wow, of Fortnite that started, which is video game centric. And I will just say, seeing Sonic in like that super long format is just super weird and strange.
I have not seen the Fortnite Sonic yet. Is it?
It's just a long Sonic.
Mm, no, that's wrong.
Yeah, like it's so creepy because yeah, it's like adventure, but now he has of a even more arms and legs.
No. That's nightmarish. I did see that they added in like the loops and stuff.
Yeah, what is his Green Forest or
Green
wow,
Hill Zone.
there we go.
Yeah, but I had not seen the Sonic model in it. I saw like it was looked like somebody from Persona or something running around
Yeah,
doing
there's a
doing a
Joker
loop.
from Persona, I think.
Yeah. Cool. Cool. Is there any other video game stuff, or is it just like kind of Sonic and Sega?
It's Sonic, it's Pac-Man. It's one of those weird things where it's like, oh, it's video game legends, and then you get that thing of, oh, Nintendo is not part of this, so it is super awkward. It's like Smash Brothers. Again, I think I said it on Blue Sky. It just gave me a fondness for Smash Brothers because you realize like there's an effort made to make all the characters look like they belong in the same game. That it's not easy to do,
Hmm.
and not everybody tries it because Fortnite everybody has to fit the same Fortnite mode, where Smash Brothers is like we don't care. Uh,
Yeah, like we'll you get like little like Nez guy and then like Solid Snake, and they'll have different proportions, and but they'll look like they belong on the same map, where
yeah,
this sounds weird because they've made Sonic weird. I think I will jump in, at least check out what the map looks like though, to get a look at it. Uh Earlier this year, and Jeff didn't like it, but Star Fox came out um, for the fourth time or something like that. There's been a game that's come out on PC. Uh, I kind of felt like I wanted more Star Fox. It's called Wild Blue Skies, and it's Star Fox, but not
Not
on.
not 50
Yeah,
bucks and better.
it's $15. I don't know
Oh
if it's
wow!
better.
Imagine that. Imagine that.
Yeah, it's but for $15, I was willing to dump into it and give it a go. I actually bought it right alongside Agent 64, which I talked about a couple weeks back, which is like the GoldenEye ish type game. So there's indie guys out there making like they've taken their favorite like N64 games and are redoing them. Wild Blue Skies though is very pretty looking. Um, like they have a nice like uh, Sunday morning or Saturday morning cartoon kind of like look to the characters and the ships. Um, where Agent 64 looks like an N64 game. But Wild Blue Sky's fun. For $15, it is the exact same structure though, where it's like there's I think 6 or 7 levels, and if you hit these objectives, maybe it'll unlock like a different pathway. But it plays exactly like Star Fox. Uh, it's fun. Like you hold down your like A button and it'll do like the charge shot where it'll take out multiple enemies. Like it is exactly like Star Fox. So if you don't like Star Fox, I wouldn't recommend it. But if you are looking for more Star Fox, or if you don't want to pay $50 for another remake of Star Fox, maybe this one will scratch your itch over there. I also beat Campaign Evolved, the new Halo.
Oh, the newish show,
Yeah, so the remake of
the
the
remake.
original Halo. Yeah, the remake of the remake. It's good. It's Halo. Feels like Halo. Looks like Halo. Uh, the new missions aren't great. They added 3 like prequel missions. I don't think they're particularly good. Like what you're coming to that game, if you're coming to it at all, is to play to play the original campaign.
Yes.
And the original campaign, hey, guess what? Halo's still good. Like it's still a great first-person shooter campaign. I'm just not sure why they needed to do this, other than they're moving Halo to Unreal.
Well, I mean, part of that, but also part of it, I would imagine, was the original plan of we're gonna introduce this to like PlayStation gamers,
Yeah,
and then that got changed. So it's like, yeah, now it's like it's a remake of a game that was already remade. Um, so yeah, I don't know what it offers.
it's pretty. Like it's very good looking. Um, but that's it. Like I mean, there's 4, 5 other different ways you can play Halo. Like,
Yeah,
you don't
on
need this one.
this in this gen.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, well, Master Chief Collection was last gen, but
But I mean, like it's playable on the Xbox.
yeah, yeah. Like you could play the original Halo. You can play Anniversary Edition, which was the first remake. Um, both of those versions are included in Master Chief Collection, and now we have Campaign Evolved. I don't know. I'm done with it though, because there's no multiplayer, and I won't do like I beat it on Legendary. I will not be able to beat the lasso challenge though, so that's a Legendary with all skulls on.
Nope.
No chance. So I'm not even gonna try. And now I'm done with it. So that's where Halo stands. Um, anything else? Jeff, you play anything else?
I've played very little outside of old Fire Emblem and Splatoon.
Right, you're playing GBA Fire Emblem
Yeah.
through the Switch app. How is GBA Fire Emblem?
If you enjoyed playing the GameCube one, go
Yeah.
ahead and play this. It's the core is all there. It has like I don't know. I don't know how people feel about the GBA, but for me, like I had like at the time I played only like probably a handful of GBA games when it was out, but I think it's such an awesome system and that the graphics and the music and everything holds up on it. So playing it now, like it does not feel that dated, and the core of the gameplay is the same. So it's like if you love Fire Emblem and you want more, guess what? If you're a Nintendo Switch Online member, you got it. Like
Is there two GBA Fire Emblem
there's two
games
of
or
them. Yeah,
There
there's one
is
that's just
there's
called
Fire
Fire
Emblem,
Emblem.
and then there's the
Yeah,
Sacred Stone, which I think is the one you're playing.
I'm playing Sacred Stones. Yeah,
Yeah.
and dude, it's
nice.
awesome. It's a bait. Like it is. I just am astounded to this day how well. Like I thought highly of the GBA at the time, but now to play those games like 20 years after the fact, and they're still great and they still look good. I think GBA is like super almost underrated, even though like I'm sure everyone loves it, but
GBA had some great Castlevania games too.
they had that great Mario Golf. That I thought that Metroid Zero Mission was great. Like, and they have some of that on the NSO, but not as much as they need. Like GBA should be supported so much more on NSO.
Was Mario Tennis on the GBA? Was that the kind of like RPG-ish one?
I thought that was the one on the Game Boy, just
Is that the
plain
one?
Game Boy.
Okay.
Yeah, I have not played Mario Tennis on GB, but it's the golf game for sure. I put it in the Hall of Fame. That's how much I thought that. That's how good I thought Mario Golf Advanced Tour was.
Oh, yeah. Mario Tennis Power Tour on the GBA was a kind of like RPG
Dude,
story mode.
those games, like at least the golf one was so good. Like again, I put it in the Hall of Fame. Like it's that good. And like I just don't get like the games that they've put up on these systems are great, but like why is there not more? Like it's just crazy to me.
Yeah, didn't they just put up another like a new Switch game? They just put up a Sunshine, right? That was
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Which but like that
So
one
there should
I
be
would
so
go
so many more Game
well
Boy games,
I would
GameCube games.
but like they did the release like 5 years ago of like the 50th anniversary or whatever, like
Yep.
so it's like I have a better version of that game if I wanted to play it. That
Yeah, 'cause
said,
they redid the controls
yeah,
in what was it? 3D All Stars.
in the minute widescreen, yeah,
Yeah.
etc. Yeah. But like that said, like as much as I personally love that game, I think most people don't care. Uh I wish they would do a sequel to that game that just felt right.
So what game?
Sunshine.
Eh. I mean, I think the closest sequel they've done or would do is
Bowser's Fury.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. That's how I felt.
And I am still surprised more than anything. Like Bowser's Fury was never expanded out to something um something meatier than like a 2 hour experience. Because that seemed like a really novel approach for like an open world 3D Mario game.
Yeah.
Um Tony, anything else on your end?
Not that I can think of. Wait, no, I finished James Bond. Forgot all about James Bond.
Wow.
Bum, 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 bum.
So I already moved on.
No, it was great. It was fantastic. I loved every minute of it. I wish I could
So,
play through it again.
so he says now after
You
forgetting
can.
about
You can play through it again.
I'm in hell, Earl. It's hard to remember things in hell.
This is true. Also in hell,
It,
they probably wouldn't let you redo things that you like doing. So
or they just make you redo them over and over again for
Mm.
all eternity.
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I think it's great. I think I love the actor that they put in as Bond. I think he does a great job. I love the quips. The quips are always super well timed. It's great. The game plays like Hitman at times.
Yeah.
Very Hitman. Very like I'm gonna drop you into the middle of this thing and figure out what to do next. And that's the thing I always like about Hitman. Like, go find a conversation to listen to so you can figure out how to sneak past this thing over here. What I haven't done yet is you can replay the levels. I want to do
Mhm.
some of that. Because I know, especially in Hitman, like completely different things would happen if you approached the level differently. And I know, having played through some of the, like, I know I was getting snippets of other things that were happening that were tangential to the story. Like, really didn't have anything. Like, in the chess match,
Yep.
you can hear like something about cheating. The cheating has nothing to do with the James Bond story. And so if you play through it straight, you don't even touch it. And I know if I go back to that level, I'm going to figure out what's going on there. What's the cheating like? And that's kind of part of the fun of playing through the Hitman games, is kind of getting that whole new experience in the same level type deal. I'm glad to
And
see
like
that they brought that in.
those and there's three very big levels, kind of like, so there's the hotel where the chess match is being played. There's uh I guess there's the fancy dinner thing, it's not a dinner, but like you're in this, it's like a convention
The
type
party
area.
after
Yeah, the
yeah.
party. There's a thing in like on an island where you're at a resort, and like those places, there's you can approach things in different ways. So like you may have done one way, but there's probably like four or five other ways that you can get to where you need to be, and like get like these other neat little vignettes by
Yeah.
doing them. It's so neat that they were able to incorporate that Hitman DNA
Yeah.
into like a more traditional, action adventure game.
See, that's also, I mean, and this is a me thing. It's like I'm kind of, if you, cause I've not taken to the Hitman, World of Assassination.
Hmm.
So that's what worries me. Granted, I've only played, I think, it early on. I've not.
No need to worry, Earl. Like I am
Yeah.
bad at the Hitman games. Um, this game, like, it's not like you need to figure it out. Like they're kind of gonna push you in one way, but then if you want to explore more, uh,
You can.
there's
Yeah,
other
if you
ways
if you
around.
wait, like there's one level where you're infiltrating a building and you're getting up level by level. And if you wait, the game tells you what to do. Like, it points you
Uh,
off in a particular.
Yeah, you almost always have a partner or somebody in your
Yeah.
ear that will help you, guide you along the way. Where in Hitman, like there is no like like just figure it the hell out yourself. Like, but you could still create your own fun here by doing certain things and using your gadgets, going in with different loadouts. Can
ah,
also, like, because you would have different gadgets that would allow you to do different things, in the level, which would give you access to different areas to either make it easier or reveal a different path.
Okay.
I think you'll like it.
Again, like what really, I mean, it's what's holding me back is I assume this game would have been on discount by now, but what did they
Hasn't been
announce?
that long though. It came out in May. Like it's not.
Yeah, I mean, again, I'm in that Ubisoft mindset.
It's not Ubisoft, so Ubisoft seems to be the only ones that approach it that way anymore. I'm still waiting for that new Mafia game to go on sale. Like it's now $50 permanently, but it has not dropped below like $35.
Yeah,
Keep an
or
eye out though, Earl.
yeah, it's that, and
Yes,
what's the other
absolutely.
one? The Lego Batman game.
Mhm.
So
I
at
need to
this,
play that too. That game looks good.
at this point, I'm just kind of waiting for Target's buy two get one free sale.
That involves
Sure.
physical games, and we know there aren't physical games anymore.
Right, Sony said they're dead.
Sony is Tony also. I mean, Tony does run with Sony, so that would make sense. Uh,
Little do you know, I'm a plant. By the way,
isn't it?
I pre-ordered GTA this week
Mhm.
on PS5.
Sakura
Okay.
you.
Just so you could play your PS5?
Yeah, well, there's that. Plus, I'm always wrestling with my son for the Xbox,
Mhm.
and like when he's at his mother's, he'll play on my Xbox account.
Uh,
So if I'm on PS5, that doesn't happen.
Speaking of PlayStation, what's everybody's vibe on Wolverine?
I mean, I'll play
in?
it.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm in. I'll be there.
I'm not. I don't know what I'm in, but whatever. It's
I-
sure.
It's no Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's where I'm like, I will play it, but I don't think I'll play it right away.
Well, I mean, and maybe, I mean, I guess this is the week to do it, but maybe next time, because September and October this year are insane
Loaded.
for
Yeah.
video game releases. Because when we next meet, what is it? I mean, Wolverine's out, Fire Emblem's out, possibly Dust Bloods is out next month. I think Persona Remake is there's a crap ton of games coming out in the
Control is in September. Fire
the
Emblem
digital,
September.
not the
Yeah,
physical.
yeah, the digital version, but yeah.
Yeah, the Orbitals, which I'm looking forward to, is out in September. I think that's like September 4th or something like that. There's a
Mhm.
crap ton of games coming out very quickly.
Yeah, because everybody's trying to get it all out before GTA.
Yeah, which I mean, I can say this. I'm just so mad about because, like, as somebody who's not a GTA hater, but not, I don't care for it. Like, oh, I'm just gonna have like 2 months of this year where there's like nothing for me going on.
I mean, I'm like you,
It's a
Earl.
great
Like
time to catch up.
I don't care, but like we're gonna get like September, October, we're gonna get a lot of games, and I
Yeah,
think in November we're getting Ocarina, so I
yeah, I
think we're
still
good.
think. Oh, I think it will be good. It's just very funny because it's just like all of my video game podcasts and stuff. Everybody's like, GTA's out, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to spend. Again, I understand it from a business standpoint. I understand it from a hits and everything standpoint, but I'm just like, I don't want to spend um 2 months with people talking about GTA and GTA guides, and honestly, all the talk up until the end of the year is about like how GTA is going to take all the oxygen out of the air and how all these games are getting ahead of GTA. I'm just like, okay,
I've already had
Yeah.
people like normally people in my life ask me like, "Are you gonna get GTA?" I'm like, "Yeah." Are you looking forward to it? I'm like, "Yeah, I guess." Like yeah, and like it's crazy how much it's like a cultural thing beyond like I honestly I don't at this point. And to like hear all these people who don't care like asking me like you know what I mean? Like it's like normally people asking you about the Odyssey. It's like, yeah, I guess, yeah, it's gonna be cool. Like
Yeah, it's that thing that everybody knows about. So
But like you as like the person who's like ingrained in it, you're like, yeah, I guess I like this game sort of, but like I'm not like super excited. Like I'm not excited about GTA 6. I'm just not.
I just don't. I mean, that's part of the problem, right? Is we got the teaser trailer, we got another trailer, and I guess coming up we're gonna have something on Netflix, like for 6 hours exclusively. Um, I don't know what the hell it is. Like, I feel that by this time with GTA 5, we knew about Trevor and Michael and um, I can't remember the other guy's name, but like we knew about the characters. We kind of knew what the vibe like. What do we know about GTA
Yeah, I
6?
mean, and mostly what we're getting recently has been there's been a bunch of leaks this week of like I think the big thing people are talking about is that possibly you would have to do you need fuel for your car, like actual like
Oh, that's horrible.
yeah.
Like, I don't want to have to go to a gas station
Yeah,
And,
to
I
get
did,
my
I did
video
see
game.
that. Like you have to stop at gas stations. I don't know. Like I'm not again. I just don't feel strongly one way or the other about them. Like I feel like
I do feel strongly
yeah,
about them. Though it does seem like it's fixing one of my issues, which is that whole tap in A to
yeah,
To,
no, I'm kind of with you. Like that's where I was gonna go, Earl. Is where like they do a lot of things that are really great, but like people give them like a pass on things that are just like basic. Like your game should feel fun to play, and that I have to tap A is not fun to play. And
I think
so
they
we'll
had
see.
they had improved that.
They have
Yeah.
over the years. They definitely have, but like
I mean,
still, it's like
yeah. I with you guys. There are definitely criticisms you can throw at those games. I do feel that 5 plays way better than 4 did, which played way better than the
yeah.
well,
you know
see, here's my
They're kind of
thing.
getting the base level though with the gameplay.
yeah
Like
yeah.
it's like
Maybe it's
okay, why can't you feel like Saints Row? And it's like Saints Row is this garbage franchise. Like you know what I mean?
because
Like why can't it
I
just feel good like to
I
play?
thought 3 San Andreas and stuff felt good because they were going for such arcadey,
Yeah,
um,
they feel better than they do now.
where like 4 and 5 are trying to be legit. Like, and I think that again, we'll see what happens with this one, but I feel like they're going too much into the realm of um, oh, we want to be very like realistic. Like I think the gas thing was like I get what you're going for, but that just does not seem like a fun game mechanic. That seems like a realistic game mechanic.
Yeah, well, I mean, then that's not it's not something new for them either. Remember in San Andreas, like you had to like make sure like you had to continue to work out to keep your guy in fit condition. So like um and I think there was also didn't you have to feed him every once in a while too?
Yeah, I have like just like I remember
It's like it's a dumb mechanic that they had in there.
it wasn't like well done or anyway, but like
No, which I hope that these realism things that they're adding in here are at least done well. Because if they're half-assed, that's not going to be great.
Yeah, it's also very funny because people are talking about like how good it looks, and I'm like, yeah, when you get a decade to make a game,
And yeah, and you could spend like over $1 billion making it. Yeah, it best look good. Be insane. Like, oh, this game that everyone's been waiting for. When
yeah,
when did 5 come out? Like, that was a 360
2013,
game.
yeah,
Yeah, 13 years ago, one of these came out. It would be insane if it didn't look good. Yeah, lots of games coming out though. And Jeff, you said that the sky is leaking and he's going to continue to leak until
That's
they
the
release a
threat.
physical.
We're keep doing GTA leaks unless you promise a physical edition.
So dumb.
Hmm.
Uh, um, and Tony, well, you bought it digitally because that's the only
I
way
bought it.
to buy it digitally.
Well, I mean, I
right?
bought the case that comes with the code inside.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Good job.
So you bought a physical version.
You're supporting physical media.
There'll be a tangible GTA related object in my possession. I won't
Tony
be
can
able
take
to
a
do
picture with
anything
it.
with it. Yeah.
That's it. You could take a picture and be like, "I got it, guys."
I mean, I can't remember the last time I bought a physical game anyway that wasn't a
I
Switch
was
game.
talking to Chris about this. Like, I think mine might have been the Mario collection on Switch, which was like 5 years ago.
Yeah, I have no physical Switch 2 games.
I have 0 Switch 2 physical. Yeah. And I am like the numero uno fan, as you guys know. Like, that's all I play is Switch 2. And
What was that physical game I bought? Like, there's some I get like I think the last game I actually bought was probably the Nicktoons game
Mm.
because
I
it
got a
was
physical copy of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, but only because it was so cheap.
that was like the Nicktoons things was like on Woot for like $20 or something like that. If that and with the special edition. I've not even opened the game. I was like, this just seems like a really good deal.
I mean,
Um,
$20. Yeah, that's a decent price. You can get Sonic Cross Shadow for $11 on Woot right now.
yeah, but then you get Sonic Cross Shadows, so I mean, no, I'm not big. That's actually a bad game. It's just really, but yes, yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, ultimately, that's what I'm going to miss. Like, that's what I'm waiting. Like, the James Bond Special Edition has been on sale, but the sale for that game is like $200. Like, okay,
Yeah.
that is still way too much. I think that also comes with a gun
Oh,
or
Like an
something.
actual gun?
like a golden
Yeah,
gun.
I think I could go with a gun. Which,
So that's something I've noticed. So I have like a couple alerts set up on a couple different sites, and like the standard version isn't what's going on sale. It's like the deluxe version or the super premium ultra edition version.
and
And
I mean, that used to be a thing. I remember Toys R Us. You would wait a couple of weeks, and no, because those sell open in a week and nothing else.
yeah,
Where like the other ones will sell throughout time, but like the only people buying special editions are diehard fans.
yeah, that's how I got my Halo 3 helmet. It's like that came with the legendary edition of that, and I got it like 3 weeks later for like $45. They were like, "Get rid of this, please. Take it away." Um, anyway, uh, that's what we've been playing. Uh, we've all seen. So earlier this year, Mortal Kombat 2 came out. Mortal Kombat 2.
I think it's just Mortal Kombat 2.
Yeah, it's but what was it? Mortal Kombat Annihilation? Was that the original Mortal Kombat 2?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So not that one. New Mortal Kombat 2. We've all seen both Mortal Kombat movies. In fact, Tony has recently watched them, and he suggested we rank those for August. So one, how do you guys feel about these two new Mortal Kombat movies? The one that came out during COVID, and then Mortal Kombat 2 from this year.
Well, let's have Tony kick us off.
Oh my gosh. Well, I think if I have to say anything about them, I think they look a lot better in every respect. Like the
Yeah.
visuals and like everything is super even. Like the fighting looks good, the special effects look good, the environments look good. Like it's, I bet the makers of those first couple of movies wish they had the budget and the technology that they have now, because they just look good in like every respect. Is the acting good now? No.
I mean, was it good
there-
originally?
No. It is, but like it's not as like in the original movies. Like they just were looking for people who looked like the character, right? That was like
Yeah.
it didn't and can fight. Like those were the two high points here. They actually have like actual actors in some of the roles, which amuses me greatly. The guy who's Johnny Cage in Mortal Kombat 2, who's his name's escaping my brain right now.
Open.
Yeah.
Yeah, he plays a great straight man in that movie. I love it. I like that all this stuff happens around him and he's like, what the fuck is that? What is that? What is that? I don't understand what is happening. Um I really like the crowning moment is when like they present all this stuff to him and like this tournament's gonna happen. He's just like, all right, well, see ya. I'm out.
Yeah. I don't have any
Good
special
luck.
powers, so
Yeah. No, I enjoyed both of these movies. I think the second one is better. There's some weird stuff in the first one.
and it's not the first that first. It's another one where it's like the same name as the original movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, the 2021
Yeah.
version. Like it's weird because it's not really about a tournament. It's not about
No.
Mortal Kombat. It's
It's about Ko. That's his name, right?
yeah. Yes. He's they're oh, you're gonna be one of these heroes of Earth, of the Earth realm. Yeah, Cole, struggling MMA fighter.
Yeah, and he is a hero in the first movie. I understand why. I mean, I guess we can talk spoilers here. I was like, oh, I hate how dirty they did him in the sequel. I understand that people didn't like him, but I feel like there's stuff you could have done with the character besides, oh, we got to kill him off because people didn't like him in the first movie. Um, he does get a very gory death. I'll give them that. But I'm like, oh, okay, this is what we're doing.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things too, because to be fair, the tournament's wonky in general. They make it super weird and convoluted in the second one because there's like 5 champions from Earth Realm, 5 champions from the outer world,
Yep.
and then they have like the floating candles. But at some point, one of the champions from the outer realms turn side, so it's like, oh, the tournament's not over.
Yes.
And I feel like the original, I mean, again, just because of the setup of the tournament and the original movie, the brackets, the whole, what am I trying to say? The whole, like you have an actual tournament and everybody advances versus like it's basically a best of 5, but not all your best fighters get to participate constantly. Is kind of backwards. Maybe that's a
Yeah.
new thing.
No, it's a weird, like we're gonna call it a tournament, but it's not really a tournament. Like it's very strange. Because it's random. It seems like they randomly choose. Like, all right, well, you're gonna compete now.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the second movie is just way more fun, though.
Yes.
I like both. I just think the second movie is way more fun. Um,
I had like it's fascinating because I agree with you. but having a conversation with some of my friends where people do prefer the first movie because, and to be fair, I think the first movie has a plot and a character arc, and it has like the um plots with like Sub with Scorpion and Sub Zero and their
Yep.
family and lineage. Where this one is pretty much the tournament and Johnny Cage. Like I feel like Scorpion's in this movie because Scorpion's popular, and not because he adds anything to the movie.
Yeah, Scorpion was kind of like his story's tied up in the original one. Like we don't need more of it, but also it's Mortal Kombat, so you need Scorpion and
Right, Scorpion and Sub-Zero are like the iconic characters.
Yeah.
Like if they're not in there, is it a Mortal Kombat movie? Really?
yeah. Both of these are available on HBO,
Yeah,
I believe, so that you can go watch them. Where would you guys rank these um, in terms of what we have seen?
Where did
Not-
we rank the original Mortal
that
Kombat?
I was gonna ask the same question because I feel like that. Like I don't think they're as fun as the original either one,
Hmm.
but in some ways, I think the first one is a better movie, but not just not as fun.
Okay, so we have jointly we named 1995 Mortal Kombat as an A tier game, A tier movie. Earl, you have it as S,
Which makes sense.
um,
Fantastic.
and Tony, you have it as an A.
Hmm.
And Jeff has it as a C, and I have it as a B.
I kind of want to put both of them as Bs for different reasons.
But you want to put both of them at B? Okay.
Yeah, because again, I think the first one's a better kind of a cohesive movie and trying to be something, but I think the second one gets like we're here to see a bunch of people fight and use special moves, and we don't have anything to do with the stupid. I hated the tattoos so much. Or sorry, the mark of the champion.
So
Yeah.
dumb.
God. It doesn't even make sense that like okay, you marked as a champion. If somebody beats you, they get that. What if you got? What if you died to cancer? Does cancer get the mark of the dragon?
Maybe. I
Cancer
don't
is
know.
defending Earth in
Yeah.
the 10th Mortal Kombat tournament.
So B for both for you, Earl.
Yeah,
Okay. Tony, where would you put Mortal Kombat 2 and Mortal Kombat?
I think Mortal Kombat. I would agree with Earl that it's a B. I like the second movie though. I think I'll give it an A.
All right.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I can't put. I don't have anything in A tier on me, and I can't put either one of these there. So, I think they're like Mortal Kombat 2 is like approaching it. I think I'm gonna put them both in B for me. And Jeff has dropped. So
Jeff's like, oh, they're talking about Mortal Kombat. I'm not
he's
interested.
like this one video game.
he's
I
but
feel like already
he's
tonight.
seen both movies. So where should we put B here for our joint?
Well, it sounds like one's
I,
definitely in B because I think all three
I
are
think B is
B.
definitely the
That yeah. And
unless
I
Jeff
mean,
wants to come back. He's like, I think these are D tier.
we can put Mortal Kombat 2 2026 in A tier again. It's right there next to Mortal Kombat. Doesn't mean it's better than Mortal Kombat or that, the other Mortal Kombat isn't better than Mortal Kombat 2, but just that it's in that same joint area. To note, we also have Street Fighter, Lara Croft, Tomb Raider, Resident Evil, Doom, and DOA Dead or Alive in B tier.
Oh God, it's better than all those movies.
I kind of agree. Earl, are you
Yes.
okay with us dropping it in at as an A tier?
Which one is this? This is the second one.
2, yeah.
First, okay. So what was okay? What's an A tier?
In A tier for us total, just
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat, just 1995's Mortal Kombat.
Wow, folks need to know your standards because this just is not going to get much better for a long time. I mean, maybe that's I'm fine with that. Like, yeah, after the original though.
Yeah, we've already put the original in there, right? So it's
No, but I mean, I don't know, but I don't know. I meant more like I don't know if you're doing it the same way in my head. Like, even if you're A tier, I'm still thinking like, okay, like there's
yeah.
high A, there's low A, there's high, yeah.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying, and I think I would agree. I think the original Mortal Kombat is it's a better movie than Mortal Kombat 2, but they're both highly entertaining movies.
And they're both better than all those other movies you just listed.
Yeah. Yeah, Street Fighter, Tomb Raider, Resident Evil, Doom, and DOA Dead or Alive are our B tier movies, and now Mortal Kombat 2021. All entertaining, just they have deficiencies for sure. Earl, what are we watching in September?
We're going back to Raccoon City. I actually don't even know if this is actually in Raccoon City, but we're going to check out Resident Evil Extinction
I don't
from.
think it's in Raccoon City,
I don't
actually.
think so. See, I don't think 3 and 4 in Raccoon City. I can't remember if this is the one that takes place in like the abandoned town because I think this is the desert one that
Yes.
introduces Chris.
Yep.
And then I think the next one's in the boat in the fake city. We'll find out. We'll find out. Because
Claire is definitely in
yes, because that is Aliatar.
Ellie Larder. Yeah.
Yes, and I think she's the only other person who's kind of reoccurring after this. Okay, and then Tyrant's in here, and Carlos is here. Okay, and Albert Wesker. So okay, I think Chris is in the next one. So this isn't the one with Chris yet. But yes, this is from. Oh man, I get them so confused. So this is from 2007, and we'll rewatch it and figure it out because there is 2 or 3, and I want to say I think this is one of them where it's very clear that they were done after like 4 and 5 became really popular. So it's like
Mhm.
we have to have a guy with a chainsaw, and then we have to have the guy with the giant sledgehammer, and it's like, oh, we're trying to tie it into the game now after we went the completely different way to begin with. So, um, but yes, this is Resident Evil Extinction from 2007.
All right. We'll be back with that in September. But next time out, I think I will have what is it? Zero Company, Star Wars Zero Company. I think I'll be able to talk about
Yeah,
that next time.
I'm excited
Uh,
for that.
yeah, Star Wars XCOM. It should be a good time.
Absolutely.
Earl, just to let you know, Jill does recur um
Does
in,
she?
in these movies. She is in Afterlife and she is in Retribution.
I don't. Is it a different actress?
Nope, same actress. I had to look it up.
I
But
I
yeah,
I
she's
do
in
not remember. I've seen them all. I've seen them all multiple times. And there are things that stick to me, mostly like the endings and like ludicrous scenes. But like for some odd reason, I do not like. I know spoilers. Like I know Michelle Rodriguez's character comes back, and I know that like they introduced like Chris and Claire and Joe's been introduced already and stuff like that. And I
Yep.
know Chris is, I think, in one movie because it's Wentworth Murder,
Yes.
and then he's gone, which is even weirder because he is. I think part 4, which is when he's in, ends in a climax with him, Cher, and Alice on a ship against Wesker, and then the next one starts it, and Chris is just gone.
It's great. Can't wait to re-explore that. They do introduce Leon and Ada Wong at some point too.
I honestly do not remember these movies.
Yeah, neither do I. I was like,
They're not real.
Yeah.
They're all fake.
So yeah, next time out, Resident Evil Extinction. And we'll see. Not next time out, but in September. Um, so yeah, we'll be back in 2 weeks. Earl, say goodnight.
Good night.